Seniors, stop. Before you take another bite of your morning breakfast, this could be the most important message you hear today. You might have the best of intentions. You've heard bananas are good for your heart, your digestion, and even your blood pressure. So you reach for one just like you've done for years, maybe with toast, maybe a side of oatmeal, or even your morning cup of coffee. But what if I told you the way you're combining that banana with certain other common breakfast foods could silently be turning it toxic inside your gut? I know. It sounds hard to believe. Bananas are one of the most loved fruits in the world, especially by older adults. They're soft, easy to digest, rich in potassium. Doctors recommend them. Caregivers rely on them. But here's what most people don't know. The banana by itself is fine, even healing. But when you combine it with two specific types of foods, which we'll reveal shortly, it becomes a gut-wrecking combo that can lead to bloating, constipation, nutrient loss, and even blood sugar crashes that leave you dizzy and drained before noon. Warner, if you're over 60, your digestion is already more sensitive. Your enzyme levels are lower, your stomach acid may be weaker, and the gut lining is thinner. That means the food you eat and how you combine it matters now more than ever. In fact, your gut health is like a garden. When you feed it the right combinations, it blossoms. When you don't, it begins to decay slowly, silently, until symptoms appear. Fatigue, indigestion, gas, even mental fog. This is not about fear. This is about awareness. Because once you know which food pairings to avoid and which to embrace, your morning banana can become a healing, energizing superfood again, just as nature intended. So before you bite into your next banana, keep watching. We'll walk you through the science, the story, and exactly how to fix this one silent mistake millions of seniors are making every single morning. Real problem. Most people don't realize it, but food isn't just about nutrients, it's about chemistry. What you combine in your stomach determines how it's absorbed, or whether it becomes a sticky, fermenting mess. Let's talk about bananas. They're rich in fiber, vitamin B6, and potassium. They help regulate blood pressure and aid bowel movements. But they're also high in natural sugars and starches, and when those hit your gut at the wrong time, or in the wrong combo, they spike blood sugar, ferment, and throw your digestion completely off track. You see, as we age, our digestive fire, what ancient health systems like Ayurveda call Agni, gets weaker. That means food takes longer to break down. If it sits too long, it ferments. That fermentation produces gas, bloating, and sometimes even acid reflux. Now imagine starting your morning with a banana, thinking you're doing something good, but you mix it with one of the two foods we'll soon reveal. That combination sits undigested, like a wet sponge in your stomach. It begins to rot, feeding the wrong bacteria, causing sluggishness and sugar crashes by mid-morning. It may seem harmless, but over time, this kind of daily combination can lead to more serious issues: blood sugar instability, fatty liver, even a higher risk of insulin resistance. And it's not your fault. For years, food marketing and even mainstream health advice has pushed certain combinations as wholesome without considering the unique digestion challenges of older adults. You deserve to feel clear, light, and energized after breakfast, not gassy, foggy, or exhausted. So let's lift the curtain. Let's break down the two most common breakfast foods you should never pair with bananas and what you can do instead. The first, toxic combo: bananas with toast. Yes, that quick banana and toast combo you've probably had for years might be working against your body, not for it. Here's why. White or even whole wheat toast is high in refined or quickly digesting carbohydrates. When paired with a banana, which is also carb-heavy, you create a double sugar load for your system. Think of it like pouring syrup on top of honey. Your pancreas scrambles to release insulin. Your blood sugar rises fast, and then it drops. Hard. That's why some seniors feel tired or shaky just a couple of hours after breakfast, even if they had something healthy. But that's not the only problem. This combo is also low in protein and fat, which means it doesn't slow digestion. The banana and toast both rush through your system, causing fermentation and gas buildup in your intestines. Ever notice that strange bloated feeling mid-morning? This could be the reason. And let's not forget nutrient absorption. Bananas are rich in magnesium and potassium, but when your gut is inflamed or working too fast due to poor combinations, you may not be absorbing those minerals properly. Your breakfast becomes a nutrient graveyard. So what's the better way? If you love bananas in the morning, pair them with a spoonful of natural peanut butter or a handful of soaked walnuts. The healthy fat and protein help slow the sugar spike, improve nutrient absorption, and keep you full longer. Even better, slice half a banana on Greek yogurt with some cinnamon. It's gentle, stabilizing, and supports your gut flora rather than inflaming it. You don't have to give up your banana, just stop pairing it with toast. Small change, big impact. The second toxic combo: bananas with dairy milk. Now this one might surprise you, especially if you grew up on banana milkshakes or smoothies. But here's the truth. Bananas and dairy don't play well together. In fact, this combo is considered inflammatory in multiple ancient and modern systems, from Ayurveda to recent gastroenterology research. Here's why. All bananas are light, acidic, and filled with natural sugars. Milk is heavy, cooling, and contains lactose, a sugar that many seniors struggle to digest due to declining lactase enzyme levels. When combined, banana and milk create a sticky, mucus-forming sludge in your gut. It slows digestion, increases the chance of fermentation, and leads to gas, heaviness, and bloating. Worse, for some people, this combo can cause a spike in histamines, triggering skin flare-ups, sinus issues, and even brain fog. You may think, but it's just fruit and milk, how bad can it be? Well, for a sensitive digestive system, especially over age 60, it's like trying to mix oil and water. They clash, the food sits undigested, and over time, this creates a sluggish gut, poor nutrient uptake, and increased inflammation. Even digestive enzymes struggle to break this combo down efficiently. So what can you do instead? If you love smoothies, switch to plant-based milk like unsweetened almond or coconut milk, and add a small amount of banana along with chia seeds, spinach, or cinnamon for blood sugar support. You can also enjoy your banana 30 minutes before or after dairy, giving your system time to process one food at a time. This isn't about cutting everything out, it's about timing and pairing. Your body isn't what it was at 30 or 40. It needs more gentle, strategic support now. Now that you know the two biggest banana mistakes, toast and milk, let's zoom out. Why does this matter? Because seniors, more than any other age group, need to maximize nutrient absorption while minimizing digestive strain. One small mistake, repeated daily, can build up to bigger issues over time. In a sense, think about this. Your mom may have made you banana toast growing up, or you might have loved a banana milkshake on hot afternoons. It's familiar, comforting, but she didn't know what we know now. She didn't have access to the science showing how gut health changes with age, or how food combining affects inflammation, blood sugar, and nutrient use. These aren't just food tips. These are tiny health pivots that can lead to better sleep, more energy, and even fewer doctor visits. And it's not just bananas. The same principle applies to other fruits too. Melons, for example, should always be eaten alone. Citrus with yogurt? Another gut-wrecking mistake. And cold smoothies, first thing in the morning? They may shock your digestion. Your breakfast should feel like a gentle sunrise, not a digestive thunderstorm. So if you felt heavy, tired, bloated, or foggy, especially in the mornings, it might not be your age. It might be your food pairings. We know how much love and effort goes into taking care of your health, especially as you get older. You read labels, eat fruits, follow your doctor's advice. And yet, sometimes even the healthy habits can backfire. You've now learned that bananas, a food almost every senior trusts, can turn against you when paired with toast or milk. But here's the hope. You can fix this starting tomorrow morning. No expensive supplements, no drastic diet. Just smarter choices, like peanut butter instead of toast, almond milk instead of dairy, or even just spacing your meals 30 minutes apart. Every small step you take gives your body more ease, more clarity, and more comfort. Have you been combining banana with toast or milk all this time? Let us know in the comments. We read every single one. Your story might help someone else watching this feel less alone and more empowered. And if this helped you, if you learned something today, please share this video with one person you care about. A spouse, a friend, a neighbor who still does banana toast every day. Help them see what you've just discovered. Because knowledge shared with love is healing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring about your health. And remember, every bite is a choice. Every breakfast is a fresh start.